And welcome to another boxing predictions video. This is Floyd Mayweather vs Berto. So the last couple of days I've been collecting a number of different rumours from different websites and videos, and Floyd Mayweather's next possible opponent is heavily linked with Berto. Berto is a former WBC welterweight champion, a former IBF welterweight champion as well. Way back in that sort of 2000 and sort of maybe 2007 to 2000 and probably 11. Berto was probably considered one of the best welterweights out there. Obviously he was WBC champion as well, but he never really fought anyone with some real good names about himself. He fought Luis Carlos in 2009, and that was probably his biggest win to date as the WBC champion. He lost his belt in 2011 to Victor Ortiz in a great fight, but he got exposed in that fight as well, and he was on the comeback trail. He did win the IBF belt. I'm not sure who that was against, way back in 2012 I think. But I think he relinquished it as well shortly after, and now has fought sort of mediocre people. Recently he hasn't had the greatest form. He lost to Soto Karass as well in the 12th round, get knocked out, so he got knocked out, and was now on the combat trail. Many people were criticising Floyd Mayweather's potential choice because he did fight Manny Pacquiao in that last fight, winning a unanimous decision and winning the WBO welterweight belt. And many people criticise him because he fought a great fight like Manny Pacquiao, and for his last fight he's sort of going down in class, or a challenge in Berto. Maybe this is maybe 3 or 4 years ago, it would have been a much more competitive fight, as Berto was sort of in his prime years. Of course Berto now is not, and a lot of people, including myself, do think it's a really easy fight. I don't see how this fight would be competitive. I mean, Berto is still quick and does possess a lot of power, but it's sort of tailor-made for Mayweather, as a lot of his opponents have been throughout his career in Mayweather's case. But I just don't think this will be a great sort of send-off for Floyd Mayweather, as he does have to maintain his sort of TBE, the best ever. But in my eyes, you should fight the best people as long as you can, and he's still in a good shape and good form to fight some great fighters. There's many people in the welterweight division now who could fight. Kell Brook, IBF champion, WBA champion Keith Thurman, Amir Khan. Even though Amir Khan does get on my nerves, and a lot of people's nerves as well, as he keeps going on about the Mayweather fight, or maybe a Manny Pacquiao fight. Push that back until early next year. Although that's a long shot, of course, but there's a lot of fighters out there who probably deserve more chance against Mayweather and would give Mayweather a better fight. Personally, I think Keith Thurman is probably in for a good run as well. He just fought Luis Carlos past weekend and won by, I think it was 8th round knockout. Kell Brook as well has got a good case. He's an IBF champion, as I said before, so I do think he's got a good case for that. But of course, Mayweather's obviously his own boss. He can fight who he wants. And if he does fight Berto, I will tune in and watch it. Won't be sort of massively intrigued into the fight because, as I said before, not a really interesting fight because Berto was a good fighter, but not in terms of fighting now. He does fight under the same stable as Amir Khan and Andre Ward, and trains with Virgil Hunter as well. So he's got a good collection of fighters to train with as well, and a good trainer. But I don't think fighting Floyd Mayweather. I don't think Floyd Mayweather fighting Berto would do much credibility, but who knows? If he does fight him, fair enough, and he can retire undefeated. I don't see how Floyd Mayweather would lose this fight. But this has been my Floyd Mayweather Berto fight prediction. I hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next video.